The model of health that I work with in family constellations is based on the premise that we are whole and complete, and that the solution and the inclusivity of all of us is already within us. When we look at a system, a family system, then health and wholeness is when everything and every member born into that family is included. And it will not tolerate if somebody is pushed out or excluded. And so when we are in health, health being holos, meaning whole, then we are complete. Every single part is included. Everything has a place and everything belongs. It doesn't matter what it is. And children are born knowing this. They are completely at ease with their emotions. They're completely at ease with who they are. Until one day they might be ridiculed about crying at the wrong time, or the mother is very tired and can't tolerate another bit of behavior. And what the child does is it decides at this point, I will never ever do this again. And it splits from a part of itself. And it decides that I'm only good, I'm only wanted if I'm this. But this here must not be included. But with that, the child is no longer whole. And this starts because it got judged. And it creates a story around it that it is no longer whole, which we know it's not the truth. And so it has a vacuum here. And what it will start doing is it will start bringing in the missing piece from the outside. And if we transfer this model to the system, then our healthy family system is only complete when everyone has a place. And once in a while, a member does something that the rest of the family or just an individual decides that because of this, they can't possibly be my mother. Because of this, they can't possibly belong anymore. And the whole family or just the individual pretends that this member here no longer belongs. And they will go to gatherings, they will talk about everyone, but not this one here. And it could also be that they just died in a very painful way, the child that was still born, that doesn't get integrated into a family. And so what we have is this family system that has a missing member. And as later on somebody gets born into this system, it goes, it isn't right that this is missing. This needs to be filled. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to live my life as if I was that person. And I'm going to become dead, like my sibling who couldn't live. I'm going to not make something good of my life. I'm not going to fully embrace my life because I'm going to align myself with my dead sibling or my dead mother or my dead whoever this is. But of course it doesn't integrate this person, but it gives a sense that we are wholer again, although a hopeless one for that child who's trying to fulfill not only their own life, which is now failing, but also that of the dead sibling. And so what we do in family constellations, we set up the dead sibling, the missing person, and we remember them. We bring them back into the system. We make them part of the membership again. And we do that by setting them up through a representative, and we give them a place. We tell them, even though you died so young, you still belong. You're my older brother or my younger brother or whoever this person is. And we find invariably at this point the person who was representing this missing piece no longer has to live as if they were dead, no longer has to fail in their life, and they can start to take their own life and flourish. And that's just one of the little movements that we do.